Hello, hello, and a merry Monday morning to you, my deep-fried sugar kumquats of unrelenting jelly belly joy. Coffee cheers to you. It is I, Hallie, with today's weekly reading book review and one other story I'll tell you about. So, short reading week, but we are in the midst of a good one, and we're going to talk about books and stories. So, pour yourself some coffee. Should you like to talk about books? Also, welcome to June. It's June 1st, so kind of wild that our June weekly reading book review, June 2026, episode 1 is on June 1st. So exciting. Okay, the first book I read this week was for book club. This is LANNY by Max Porter. I was honestly very shocked, very surprised, pleasantly so, about how many people love this book. I think only one voiced their unrelenting hatred for it in our group of about 20 something. So it's pretty good. So this is grown up literary fiction and really interesting. So Max here, not that we're BFFs, but his name is Max. So Max Porter, Max, played a lot with whose perspective we're in, and then mixes it up and how the text is on the page. So maybe don't read the audio without reading along with the printed version, because it's kind of quirky. So like there's overlapping when our leaf man forest spirit creature is eavesdropping on the villagers. Trigger warning, we didn't know it was that a child does go missing. I'm just gonna spoil it. Happy ending, so don't freak out. But if that's a little too intense for you, beware. And we all hate the husband, but I mean, I think we're supposed to. So LANNY, Max Porter, very interesting. Okay, the next one I finished, this is GRANDPERE'S GHOST SWAMP by Rachel M. Marsh. I love this one. Out now from Green Willow. It is a short middle grade, very short chapters, big chapter headers, so unintimidating. Are we coming in right around 200 pages? Let me check. 238, so not too intimidating, not too fat. New Orleans girl whose parents run a restaurant is BFFs with a boy whose parents run the bar next door, and there's this whole like, I don't know. I've lived in a lot of cities with a lot of tourists, and you just get to complain about them as a local. But she learns about her heritage. It opens at her grandpa's funeral, grandpa, and he appears to her and wants her to learn more about the swamp and the land she comes from. And so it was, I loved it. So it was really good. All that middle grade goodness of friendship, trials and tribulations, family identity, and great setting. So thoroughly enjoyed that. Not spooky, scary ghosts, but really, really well done. So thanks for writing that, Rachel. I really enjoyed that one. Okay, currently reading, and maybe for another 2 days. This is a 542 page wonderful book. I know it was super trendy. I feel like maybe during the pandemic. No, it's since then. It was 2023. Sorry. This is BABEL. Some people call it BABEL. I grew up in church and we pronounce it Babel, like Tower of Babel, by R.F. Kuang. It's amazing. As I mentioned in my May's favorite reading, I'm just looking for the copyright date. Don't mind me as I talk ridiculously about 2022 copyright. So I guess it was after the pandemic, but I feel like this got like popular on TikTok maybe, and either loved it or hated it. I am loving it. So sorry, I will try to calm down, but I can't. Anyway, it's really good. It's set in Oxford, the 1800s, and there's 4 students in this class, one from India, one from China, one from France, and a German white girl, and they work in this 8-story translation tower, which is larger on the inside than it looks on the outside. And we're discovering that the English are using all their translations for nefarious purposes. And I don't want to get into it, but it's really, really, really good. So look at my May favorite reads of May. I know it was only partially through, but I was so invested. I included it in last month's favorite reads. But you'll see it again in June. Anyway, a little blurb there, and I really, really liked it. So I'm liking it. I got a couple hundred pages to go. Yay, thank you. I like it a lot. Okay, reading perhaps next. I got 2 books from publishers this week. Well, probably more than that, but here's the 2 I'll probably read this week that are coming out this month. This is Casting April by Wendy Liu. It comes out within the next couple of weeks. It might be tomorrow. It might be June 9th. sorry I didn't save the on sale date stickers from the packages. But I'm really excited because this is middle grade and it's a theater setting, and you know how I love that. And the more theater books that exist that do well, the better my theater book has chances of getting published. But also I'm just really excited because I love kids books and I love theater books and I love behind the scenes of everything. And this is, again, Casting April, Wendy Lou, published by Knopf, which is just always fun to say. So love that. And then I also got this one. This is Bubblegum Shoes, The Case of the Contraband Closet. So it's out in paperback, fun little gumshoe mystery, but you know, bubblegum mystery book by Goldy. Maldavsky. Should have read that before we went on camera. But anyway, this is out from Yearling, so that's Penguin Random House. Yep, Random House Kids. So excited about that. Hooray. Looking forward to that because we love a middle grade mystery. Again, easily digestible, tangible for all ages, I'm sure. And I saw last week, thanks to all the too many book emails I'm on, Montgomery Bonbon #4 came out last week in the US. So I went to my bookstore, bought that one. This is obviously Sabotage at Sea. This is by Alasdair, Beckett-King. I am obsessed with this series. She and her grandpa going around solving crimes, and she puts on this stupid disguise, not stupid, sorry, ridiculous disguise that includes a mustache and talks with a foreign accent that she just makes up and is relevant to nowhere. And they solve crimes. So if you like British humor, if you like illustrated middle grade, if you like death in your middle grade mysteries, this series may be for you. Montgomery Bonbon. Hilarious. Great. Okay. And I have sat down 4 times to watch this. I still have an hour left. This is the Muppets from, I don't know, the 2010s maybe, with Jason Segel, Amy Adams. And it's just silly. I haven't watched it in a while. So I'm rewatching that. Maybe I'll finish it tonight. I did do a great sketch this weekend. That's all the stories we're going to talk about. So if you want to hear me keep babbling for another minute, more coffee in hand. Cozy. Really proud of a sketch I did this weekend. So I'm going to paint that and film that for my crayon box. Also have a video to edit and post for my crayon box this week. Also, crayon box, Happy Mail, sticker mail, June Happy Mail is going out this week. So make sure you join. If you're not already a member, thank you so much, my colorful dear hearts. If you're not yet a member of the crayon box, you can join with a free trial or a paid subscription, and you get your welcome pack, sticker, art print, and June sticker as well, all with glittering notes from me. So would love you have you along. If you have an extra $6 or more a month, we'd be so grateful. And I love sending real snail mail. I love writing notes. That's a different story. So anyway, love to all. And I'm gonna make art and maybe go buy some groceries. There aren't any in the house. Okay, love you guys. Talk at you later. Let me know what stories you're reading, loving, enjoying, and things that should be added to my ever-growing TBR. Cool? All right, talk to you later. Bye.